Good morning, everybody. This is Lincoln Kenobi here, and today we have another article from yesterday, and it's titled "Former Sweet Baby Inc. employee implies developers did not want to hire him after working for Kim Blair's company." So let's get down to this article, man. I mean, Assassin's Creed Shadows is in a lot of trouble right now, bro. Of course, we saw from yesterday's article that I discussed it that Ubisoft was indeed having Sweet Baby Inc. involved in this, and now they're in deeper trouble. So let's get down to it. Former Sweet Baby Inc. employee Kasuma Hashimoto revealed that developers did not want to hire him because he worked for the video game consultancy. Hashimoto was recently featured in an article written by Zachary Small at the New York Times where he claimed that Japanese people were not upset about Assassin's Creed Shadows and claimed that much of the pushback against the game and one of its main characters, Yasuki, was being done by Westerners using translators. He told New York Times it was people in the West who were upset with seeing Yasuke as a samurai. Hold on a second. There we go. Had to turn on the fans for a minute. Small added that Hashimoto explained that many of the negative online comments written in Japanese appear to have been roughly translated from English. In a recent Twitch stream discovered by YouTube Smash JT, Hashimoto provided more details about the New York Times, saying, "A couple months ago, the New York Times actually got into touch with me to ask me about Assassin's Creed, in which I was like, yeah, reception's honestly all the like kind of positive. And a lot of comments you see under videos were like straight up like Google Translate comments, which is pretty obvious. However, he then noticed how annoyed the Japanese people are with certain aspects of the game. And like people are like annoyed with some of their inconsistencies and issues with shadows, which is like the buildings and stuff being wrong or certain clothing and whatnot right, or the fact that the art team basically stole a sign from a reenactment troupe in Japan. And that's actually like pretty common because when you're working with such a large team of artists, well, sometimes they're sort of given the direction to Google things and people make mistakes. He elaborated. It's more like you're working with a team of people that speak multiple different languages and whether or not they can communicate with each other in an issue. And that's just become part of the game development. Later in the stream, Hashimoto claimed he did not work on Assassin's Creed Shadows, he said. I can say that I didn't do any consultation work on Assassin's Creed Shadows. The stuff I did with Sweet Baby Inc. I will never be able to talk about just because on the way that the game development works. So yeah, it's really weird. I have a feeling that I'm going to get blamed for changes and decisions made on the game that I worked on that weren't even like that I didn't even know about or wasn't even aware of or not even part of, he shared. Because when you're a consultant, they just kind of pull you in and they ask you for like suggestions, and whether or not those suggestions are actually taken is up to the director. It's up to the director. People don't understand how much power a director and a producer have in the studio and whether or they will facilitate those changes. Still later in the stream, Hashimoto revealed that developers did not want to hire him given he was a former Sweet Baby Inc. employee. He said, "There are definitely jobs that I've had where like people have seen like the fact that I work for Sweet Baby. And it's been a year since I worked with them and it's just like a contractual basis when I was so just like periodically for like a couple of years. People would literally be like, hey, how are we going to get harassed for hiring you?" And I think that they really sucks. It really sucks. And insisted of like, well, we'll protect our employee. The employer or the potential person giving you the contract will be more concerned about that them protecting their employees. Kind of messed up. Interestingly, this appears to have to contradict Kim Blair's recent comments during an appearance on the Black Girl Gamers YouTube channel. She said, I think annoying is a very good word for it because largely it doesn't materially affect our work. The vast majority of these companies believe already know what's going on and they still hire us. They know that we actually do and it doesn't necessarily change our baseline survival, but it does change our comfort level with which we can exist in online spaces. And so it ends up being this kind of like very challenging, but still like it's just a distraction. It's a distraction. It feels very much like it's a time wasting thing. It's demoralizing thing, but it doesn't affect your day to day. But it's like the noise outside. She added. Well, I can say this right now, man. For Hashimoto, man. I mean, for this guy to come out like this and say what is going on, it ain't looking good, man. It is not looking good for Assassin's Creed Shadows. It's not looking good for Sweet Baby Inc. right now. So, you guys let me know what you think of this, man. Because, I mean, this ain't looking good for both companies. For Ubisoft and Sweet Baby Inc., this is not looking good for them, bro. And I know for a fact this game is going to fail completely, bro. So, but you guys let me know in the comments. If you like this video, hit the like button. Share this video. Post a comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are. And if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button for me. Alright, guys. Catch you guys later. Bye for now.